your last college game, you just scored a career-high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is...
The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let them down. And that's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Saw your indictment tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's the pitch. Trash. Get a new
It's
job.
not a pitch.
Still open.
Stoudemire, Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
Not special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Then stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved Newark, bled Newark. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, it's great to see you on the court again, baby.
Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said it, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Eagles!
Julie, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment. Enjoy it.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And here is the starting five to begin the year for the Eagles. Day, the new team captain, returns to run the point, while we see a new face at the 2 position with Junior getting the start. And as most predicted, the front court pair is going to be Lack and Zadirko, while Mercedes slots in at the 5. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Here's Erickson, and Dave Zadirko with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And just about a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ramadas outside. Down low. Here's Levesque.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and we'll go for 2.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
And he makes the first. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
And so here's Burton, searching for their first points of the game. Dermanenko outside. Porter inside. He's guarded by Marceda. And here's Lack for 3. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
Pass to Dermanenko. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Look how Ramadas's physicality helps him get the shot off. Able to muscle his way through the foul.
Both teams will make a substitution. And he's good on the second. The Eagles with the lead. Junior outside. Banked in off the glass.
And in this game, it's really going to be about bringing Junior along and getting him up to speed. You don't want to overwhelm him.
Pass to Luan. Chalk up 2 right there.
Look how hard Luan works to be productive for his team. Seeks out any and every scoring chance he can.
As you said, there is such a huge difference between organized ball and street ball. The talent is there for Junior, but it's going to be a bit of an adjustment.
And that's something that Coach Bishop knows will be a process. I mean, Junior clearly has a mind for the game. It shouldn't take long for him to adjust to this style of play.
Outside Luan. Porter, he's guarded by Marceda. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
That's his first personal foul.
First one for him falls.
Second team foul.
So he makes 1 of 2 as he misses the second one.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
To the middle. Stolen by Leftos.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
And that one's good for Brothers.
I love their approach at the offensive end. By and large, getting the shots they want.
They schemed up the right game plan. We'll see what adjustments are made to try to stop them.
Pass to Leftos. Here's Carter. And the shot falls.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Carter with the steal. And they're running. Here's Luan. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Some fearless play from Luan. Battles his way past the contact and sinks his shot.
And here are the Eagles. Leading by 5. Pass to Brothers. Stolen by Leftos. Back to Luan. 4 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Eagles out in front, up 5. And stick around for quarter number 2 right after this. The first quarter of the season is in the books.
Substitution on the board.
And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Outside Levesque. Outside Erickson. Over Marceda. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Check out Ramados's effectiveness around the rim. Only a sophomore and already so set on pursuing those second chance shots.
Outside Indra. Pass to Junior. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Dermanenko outside. And the shot goes down.
So here in the second, they are showing some signs of life on offense.
Yeah, steadying themselves after a tough first quarter. That's what good teams do. They find a way to get back on track.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Count the basket.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Pass to Dermanenko. No good there with the triple. Lack. Erickson defending. He gets that one to fall.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Eagles ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third. And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. Now the Eagles with it. They've led by as many as 11. From the baseline. And it's Junior missing. Burton trailing here. Inside. Changes up. Erickson can't get it to go. Outside, Day. And it's good for 2.
Moving it around well. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach feel as fulfilled as seeing pure, selfless teamwork.
Well, the Eagles were hoping someone would step up and take the shooting guard spot. Seems like Junior might be that guy.
And he might be a bit rough around the edges at first, but you can see the instincts are there for him. It won't be long until he looks like a natural.
Levesque, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Impressive awareness from the big man. Ramadas spotting the uncovered teammate and sharing the rock with him.
Here's Adirko. Ramadas with the rebound. Dermanenko with it. Junior's there. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
Have to respect Dermanenko's desire to score the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Levesque. Aslanoglu. Marceda pulls it in.
He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it right there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up strong enough.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter, and it's blocked.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready, and waiting with an authoritative block.
On defense, Newark East. A 7-point differential. Outside Levesque. Pass to Carter. Some solid defense from James Marceda. To the inside. And that's good for Junior.
And Junior gets down the court fast to put a finish on the fast break. Explosive hustle.
From deep three-point range. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Eagles out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Now accepting members.
And here we go. Fourth quarter getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 9. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top. These defenders look overmatched right now, especially on the inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Now Leftos. He's guarded by Marceda. Knocked away. Pass to Lack. Back to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And look at Junior doing some damage. This fella doesn't hold anything back.
Outside Levesque. And here's Carter. Aslanoglu. James Marceda with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you look across the entire team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a large lead.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
They can't seem to get anything to hit. He needs to pull them in and diagnose the problem.
And it might be as easy as running some fresh plays.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Stephen Porter. Bobby Erickson.
A difficult situation for Burton. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Well, that's now 3 of their last 5 baskets coming in transition.
Get up and get active. They're looking to get out and run.
Outside Erickson. Can they get it? The putback. It's good on the putback.
Second chance points can be so deflating for the defensive team.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
And coach,
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Zadirko. Porter defending. Back to Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
and everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
Here's Luan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot in the second half.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but the clock stops as well.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Sheffield outside.
Hey, who's watching now?
Returns today.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Marceda. Sheffield outside.
Hey, right there.
Up top, it's Day. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Sheffield, no good. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Pass to Luan. Dermanenko. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played just about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Luan. Erickson. Good!
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Erickson just figures out how to torch the defense.
Now Day. Junior outside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him up to 10 of 14. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
Pass to Marceda. Over Porter. The shot by Marceda, no good.
Really bad miss. You'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he's got such good position.
A shot he can make. Give Dermanenko daylight from distance, and he shoots with confidence.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sheffield outside.
Yo, watch him.
Now here's Junior. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
And so here's Burton. It's a 14-point game. Here's Erickson. Newark East grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Zadirko. Back to Junior. Shoots it up. Marceda. Great positioning on the putback.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center. Fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Yo, look who's got some serious skill.
You like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait, man, how you doing, kid? My name is Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember though. For sure, I was just a little kid when you were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie?
Yeah,
Nice to meet
look,
you.
I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and you understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think, or something you know you can do?
I mean, it's only one game. You show me what you got on the next one, bring me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Lack and Zadirko playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted a coach.
Rosenberg outside. And just about a minute into this first quarter of play.
The defensive instincts of Marceda are natural. I like when he is focused and working hard on this end of the ball.
Lack knocks it down.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but they'll take that three.
The Foxes on offense. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Outside, Bishop. Back to Rosenberg. Poked loose. And stolen by Junior. Goes up, and Junior throws it down.
That's what makes Junior such a great prospect. His ability to impact the game with defense and offense. He doesn't have an off switch.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
The Eagles now on offense. To the middle, Marceda.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Rosenberg outside. Pass to Andrews. James Marceda with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Foxes as Renfield retains possession. And the Foxes call time here.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Nice read from the big man. Joseph doing an excellent job analyzing the defense and picking them apart.
The Eagles with the lead. Indra up top. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Eagles making a switch here.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And with Renfield, from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
The drive now by Junior. Count that bucket.
The defense is letting them get shots in the paint, and they're more than happy to take advantage.
The closer they get, the more effective their offense becomes.
Pass to Andrews. Here's Roberts. Confident play we're seeing out of them right now.
Yup, the scoreboard tells the story, that's for sure.
Now Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Roberts with the ball. And here is Andrews. Joseph outside. Grace. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large parts of their hard work.
And it's Junior missing. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Now here's Indra. He's guarded by Roberts. Outside, Indra. Junior outside. The shot that time, not on target, and the foul called on Junior.
Substitution on the court.
The Foxes on offense. Trailing by 10. Now here's Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. James Marceda with the block. Right side, Lack. Down low. Marceda, good.
Here's Marceda using his large frame to work past some very tough defense. He uses his power well to get to his shot.
And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Right side, it's Ducey. Rosenberg's shot is off.
Credit to the D. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
Pass to Indra. Mason. Outside, Black. And he gets it to go.
Oh, the agility from Lack on this play, letting him slide through the contact and finish his shot well.
Outside, Lee. And here is Andrews. Pass to Rosenberg. And here's Joseph. He's covered by Mason. To the paint. Here's Lee. Blocked away. The drive by Junior. It's rebounded by Renfield. Outside, Lee. Rosenberg outside. With 4 on the clock, Junior comes up with the block. That shot off, so we conclude the first half. Eagles ahead. They lead by 14. Don't go anywhere. Halftime coming up next. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Outside, Black. Pass to Junior. Lets it go from 11, but he gets it back. And he gets the bucket to go.
A difficult finish for sure, but Junior loves proving he's up for the challenge.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight, and that one misses. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Back to Rosenberg. With lots of room, the basket is good.
This is Rosenberg's role. He's out there to score, and he shoots the ball as much as possible.
Outside, Black. Pass to Marceda. Black, he's covered by Bishop. Now here's Lack. He's guarded closely. Junior outside. Stay with it. Covered by Lee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Junior. It's hauled in by Lee. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission and still can't get it going this half. 1 of 4 since coming out of the break.
Tipped away. Stolen by KJ Day. Pass to Junior. Shoots. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
The kick out to Lee. Rosenberg. Bishop with it. Expanding his range. knocked loose. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over.
That right.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. Inside. Zadirko's shot is off. That's tipped and stolen by Junior.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Here's Andrews. Some solid defense from James Marceda. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Paint points are fueling that team.
Absolutely. And I want to see the D step up to this challenge. Get mad. Get aggressive.
Bishop guarded by Day. And the ball goes out of play. The Eagles will have it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Black knocks it down.
Well, you look at points in the paint, and it's not a pretty story for them.
They've been outworked, out-hustled. Hard to win when that's the case.
Rosenberg outside. Andrews down low. He's guarded by Marceda.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Outside, Black. Pass to Junior. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the shot goes down. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Here's Lee. Some solid defense from James Marceda. And here are the Eagles now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen so far. Junior outside. Stolen by Connor Rosenberg. To halt the run. Shot's good by Gregory.
He just knew exactly where to run in order to get the bucket.
Outstanding job of seeing the play unfold ahead.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through this final quarter of play. Mason, left side. Kennedy, outside. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Renfield, Lou Grace.
That free throw missing.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
That one goes. Count it.
I like the urgency of Junior's drive. Plenty of raw potential there. He could develop into an unstoppable move.
On the wing, Ace Ducey. Madison. Back to Ducey. And no good. Junior outside.
Right here.
Kennedy outside. Junior, Grace defending. To the paint. Hangs in the air. And the layup is good.
I like that Junior is always paying attention. He sees opportunity forming and he moves the ball to the open man.
Swing to Madison. Now here is Ducey. Outside Roberts. Can't get it to fall. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
Thank you. Archie?
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como you...
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. I'm working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
No, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
All right.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kick it in.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.